Hi, I'm Debbie Cronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you how I made this adorable little box. For all the measurements, go to stampwithdeb.com, a really easy one to remember, stampwithdeb.com. So today we're going to make it with our new Butterfly Brillance stamp set, which has just been released in March of 2021. And you can see I have some extra butterflies I've cut out here. But this comes with a set of dies that is the bundle. It's an amazing set of dies and the stamps as well. So let's get started. So I'm going to start. I also used the greeting from Sweet Strawberry, just for you. I'm going to use that. So I'm going to start with a piece of Just Jade, and I'm going to cut it at 10.5 by 2. So let's start with our 2-inch side first. And then 10.5. Oops, I have to open up my cutter here. To 10.5. So I'm just going to trim off a 1/2 inch really. Okay, and then I also need a piece of 8.5 by 2. So we're going to go 2 and cut it down to 8.5. Okay, so then we're going to keep this. We're still going to need this. 2, 4, 6, and 8. So let's do that. This is the 8.5 inch piece. Let's get my cutting blade out of the way. 2. Let's get back on screen here. 4, 6, and 8. All right. Then this 10.5 inch piece, I'm going to score at 1 1/4, 2 1/4, 4 1/4, 6 1/4, just right there, and 8 1/4. So it's every 2 inches pretty much, once you get past that first step. And then 9 1/4. That's the 1 inch. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to take my delightful tag topper and I'm going to punch on the 10-inch one. I'm going to punch both ends with that. Okay, and then this is so simple the way it goes together. So I'm just going to crease these. This one's going to fold back on itself. So all of them fold in except for the very last one, and it folds back on itself. Okay, so now let's take this little guy apart and I'll show you where your papers are going to go. That's the easiest way, huh? Come on. Come out of there. Getting that little knot, that bow untied, it's a challenge. Okay, so this is what the box is. It's 2 pieces of paper, really. Pretty flat. Okay, so there we're going to put our DSP, and both, you can see both ends are the same, so it wouldn't make any difference which end, but it's on the second panel in, and I'm going to use this little butterfly DSP to go with it. Sorry about that in the background. My husband seems to be choking. He's okay. That's not inking, not getting glue on it. Let's get back up here. I've got too much stuff here. What's going on with my glue? Okay, we're going to go to a tape runner. Let's use some Stampin' Seal. Here. Somebody has to adhere, right? Okay, and so if your box is, if your DSP is dimensional, you want to make sure that it goes the right way. So one goes, this one goes right, they go up either way. So my butterflies, I don't want them flying upside down, this one especially. So that way when the box folds, it's like that. And then on the other piece, it's going to be, I just need to watch. So if you're doing flowers that are growing or something like that, that's really, this is not real dimensional. I mean, not real particular on which way the pattern is going. But if you are, make sure your flowers are growing up or your pattern is going up, going towards the outside. So when you fold it up, you're going the right direction. So my butterflies are flying. That one's going up, they're going all over the place on this one. So, okay, so those two are there. And then on this one, I can't unfold that. I need the classic label punch, which is this one, the classic label punch. And I'm going to go in and punch on this end that has the fold, the little flap here. I'm going to go over 2 squares. I'm going to go right here and I'm going to punch it. And if you get the wrong square, it's not the end of the world, I'll tell you that. So I'm going to go in halfway, and if I can eyeball this, it would be great. I don't know that I can. So I'm going to punch right between those 2 lines. And hopefully it's straight. Okay, we're going to give it a shot. All right. So then I'm going to come back and glue this end. And you could use tear and tape for this if you're not sure. And my glue is not wanting to work at all this morning. I think it's, there we go. Okay, I think it's still asleep. Okay, so then you're going to fold this over. And I should have put my papers on there first, but that's okay. We can do that afterwards. So you're going to have 2 more of these, and these are going to go on either side of this. So let's make my butterflies go right side up. Although, like I said, with the butterflies, they're just kind of going every which way, aren't they? I'm going to put one piece there. And then I'm going to turn around and put the other one. And these are both 1 3/4 inches. They could be cut a little bit larger if you wanted less of an edge on the box, or you could put another layer underneath it too. Either way. And then these are 5/8 inch by 1 3/4 inch. These little pieces here, and they're going to go on the top of my box here. Okay, let's get our other one on there. Oh, he looks like the other half of that, huh? It does. Not quite. I think those were cut from different places. Okay, so then this is going to come up through here. And I forgot to cut my circle. Okay, so this goes back in. One end goes in and comes up. And the other end goes in and comes up. That one came up too far. And you just kind of scoot it in there. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. That is so cute. Okay, I'm going to go cut a circle real quick. So I'm going to cut a 1 and about a 1 7/8 inch stitch circle for the front of this. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so there's my circle that I'm going to attach, but I'm going to stamp it with the little stamp. That I pulled out here for, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to stamp just for you, right down here in the bottom right corner, kind of. And then I'm going to attach my butterfly. So I stamped the butterfly and colored him in just jade. And I used both colors. So I'm going to attach this with glue dots to my circle. And then I'm going to attach this to the front with dimensionals. I think he needs some shimmer. Don't you? So let's get some Wink of Stella here. And just add a little bit to my butterfly. And, sorry guys. And a ribbon. So for this one, I think that I'll use the Just Jade. Although the white might be better, or a color. But I will just go ahead and attach that. Okay. And there we are. Isn't that adorable? So if there are any products that you need to do this, please don't hesitate to go to Stamp with Deb and click on Shop, and that will take you to my my Stampin' Up! Page where you can place an order. If your order's over $150, do not use the host code. If your order's under that, please pick up the host code from Stamp with Deb, and it's on the right-hand side on my blog. So thank you for watching.